guys, it is Andrea. Today I'm coming at you with my rewind spread for this week. This is what last week's looked like, which was like the bonus one. I also did one in my personal planner that I showed you guys as a rewind spread, but this one just went up. And now we're going on to this week, which is the week that just passed. Today is Sunday. I want to make it a habit of doing these on Sunday just so that I can make sure that I do them. And I'm going to be using a kit from my shop. I haven't really decided yet. A lot of good ones were released this week. I kind of want to do this one, but I feel like this would be a really good one for when Jessica comes, or this one would be good because next week Jessica comes and I want to save like a really good kit for when she's here. I'm going to use the unicorns maybe? Yeah, let's do the unicorns. Wait, which one has the prettiest full boxes that I won't want to cover? Because I think I'm going to do this white space. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this white space this week. Just because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling being a little white spacey. I wanted to do all no white space in this planner, but I'm feeling like if I feel like just doing a white space kind of look, which you guys know my inspirations. Actually, the girls, like a lot of the girls that I'm inspired by and who I enjoy their plan with me is like the most. I have like favorites. Maybe I should do like a favorite video with all of their channels or something. But they actually just did like a collab together. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was saying that I should do a video with all of my favorite YouTubers, like make a list. Did I want to do that? No, I wanted to. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna move this out a little bit. But 5 or 6 of them just did a little collab for the 4th of July week, which is this week. And I'm going to go ahead and link all of them down below because you guys should be subscribed to all of them if you're not already. And I take inspiration from a lot of them, so head on over there. But actually, I didn't even look and see what the question was that like had the most thumbs up. I think it had something to do with working and like how is the workplace or something like that. It was on my favorite spread ever. And let's see what it was. Oh, actually, it was a very close one, but the winner was, how does your shop work? Like the whole system of you and Nick working together and employees. Okay, so while I do this, I'm going to explain what I'm doing real quick before I start the question. This question won't be that lengthy as the last one, but... So what I'm going to do while I answer this question is I'm going to put down my bottom washi, which is done. I'm also going to do this the same way that I did my favorite spread ever, where I do the full boxes in the middle, and I'm going to do, so those are the full boxes, are going to go in the middle there. I'm going to put my, actually I'll work on the sidebar later. I'm going to do glitter headers this week, I think, which I did a la carte for this week's releases. So I'm going to be doing some glitter headers with those, and then I think I want to do, okay, should I do that and then come back? Because that'll take me a little bit. Okay, so, actually I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Okay, so I want to put, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to start. Okay, so how it all works. So I have, actually I want to put, wait, okay, so, let me think. I'm going to have one left over like normal. And I think I want to do, okay, we'll do every other. So how it all works is, okay, so let's just take a sticker. Okay, so I design everything, and that's like a whole process in itself, or curate, or whatever you want to call it. And then I send the print list, so the list of things to print and all the files to Kirsten. And Kirsten prints everything. And it's kind of that way because you, like for the printers, it's best to have one person doing it rather than like a whole team on printers, because that would just be crazy. So Kirsten prints it, and Kirsten also cuts things. So she takes things and cuts them on the silhouette. Also, Tara cuts things on the silhouette. Do you want to do one of these? Yeah. So also Tara cuts things on the silhouette and Brian does too. Kirsten and Tara are full-time and Brian is part-time, and they cut things on the silhouette. They sometimes help me do things if I need help with something. They cut them in the silhouette and then they hand slice them so that they end up being a sheet and not just like a big silhouette sheet. I think that looks so cute. Okay. And what else do they do? They just do like all kinds of different things, I guess it would be. I don't know what I want to use. I kind of want to use the yellow in the middle and then I want to use all of them though. Okay, so I'm going to do purple on top. So that's what they do. And then after all the stickers are done, and they collate them too, so they like collate them and package them. That's what Jessica's going to be doing a ton of when she gets here. She's our Scribbler summer intern. So once they're all printed and cut and collated, Nick and I package them. Well, I complete the orders and Nick usually packages them. Right now, Nick is on round-the-clock puppy duty, so I've been either having Tara help me or I've been doing it myself, as in I have been pulling all the orders together and packaging, or I will have Tara come in and package and I will just pull all of the orders, which takes a nice chunk of time. So I guess like in all, it works out like super well. We're always busy, all of us are. I think it works out fantastically. I work mostly by myself because whenever Nick helps me, I put this full box on very crooked. Whenever Nick helps me, I don't know if I want to fix the full box or fix the header. Whenever Nick and I work together, I will like open an order and I'll pull out all of the sheets that I need for the order. Oops. And then I will put it in like a little accordion file, and then the next day Nick comes in, he will, oh, that's still crooked. He will quickly package everything into cardboard mailers and drop them off at the post office that day. And it works out really well. So we don't actually end up working together, just so somebody's always home with the puppies and the dogs. Even when it was just Shoshana, it was nice. And it was also nice that we had our like alone time, because working with your significant other is never like the most fun thing in the world. So that is kind of how Scribble Prints Co. works. I feel like, and I say it a lot, oh boy. I feel like I should put the headers on first and then put these guys in, because I feel like unless I put the full boxes in 100% perfect, the headers are going to be crooked. I feel like I'm working all the hours I am awake, because if I'm not at work, I am designing something or reformatting something, working on like messages and emails and filming videos and editing videos. And I honestly love to work. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. I actually went to work today, Sunday. I wasn't supposed to, but I was just like, I want to go in, bust out like 300 orders, and I'll just feel super productive and then come home and chillax, which I ended up designing another kit when I got home. And what did I want to do? I want to do pink, no, blue. And yeah, so I feel like that might have been a little bit of a boring explanation. I hope it wasn't. I feel like we work very smoothly. Jessica's coming. Jessica's going to be helping me in doing what Nick would do, and also she's going to be collating like so many kits, and she's going to be packaging mystery kits. She's going to be making grab bags and non-misfit grab bags and regular misfit grab bags and monthly colored grab bags, and she's just going to help me like get a lot of things done, kind of like a spring cleaning. And she's also going to be helping me with the planner party, like putting swag bags together and stuff like that. We want to get that done way ahead of time, which I actually just designed the exclusive kit last night, and it was such a struggle bus because I'm like, I want this to be so good, but then I'm like, but then no one else can have it, and I'm like, ah, but it's like really good. You guys are gonna love it that are coming to the party. Okay, so I have my half box left, which I probably won't use. I guess we'll start that on the sidebar. So that was the question that I got. I mean, I don't know if I answered it like the best ever, but if you guys have like any other specific questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And then, like I said before, just like give that comment a thumbs up if you guys want me to talk about it in my next planner rewind. Okay, that's so cute. And then I think what I want to do, ooh, okay, hold on. We're going to lift this up one more time. Okay, so I think with this other color, I said in my last plan with me, I was like, oh yeah, you can like save these, and you know, I would use the one that is like likely that you would have a spread with. But you could even use these on the sidebar, or like just to kind of as like dividers of sorts, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm going to use these in between every single little thing and just give a little extra sidebar pizzazz. And then on my sidebar, I think I want to have a dinners, because I probably won't do the dinner little things. And then I'm also going to do I might actually save what's left of this kit and do a so much crafting spread. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because I'll probably have a lot left since I'm not using the headers. I probably should have saved the glitter headers, so that's okay. And then this week for my filming schedule. And this is what I have been doing in my personal planner, is this same exact little thing. What color is my habit sticker? I think I have 2 now, right? Yep. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do the blue. I feel like I already did this, but I feel like I've been doing so many like rewinds that I'm always like, did I do this spread yet? What's been going on with you guys? Had such a long week. I keep feeling like it's next week already, but I'm so excited for next week because Jessica's gonna be here. And maybe we can get her to do like a video with me, like a joint plan with me or something like Kirsten and I did, because that was fun and kind of difficult, but fun. And then the yellow weekly ombre. And then, like I said in my last plan with me, the this week section, I use for my, oh boy. I don't know. Maybe I won't do a habit sticker, because I tracked my retainer, but like I said before, I threw it out. And I had actually like written that down right. So maybe I won't use a habit sticker. I don't even know what I was saying before. I think I'm just going to use a piece of washi. So I think I want to use this blue, maybe, or purple. That might be a lot of purple. Let's do the gray, actually. Yeah, I don't want that one. I want the fifth one. Let's see. Oh, actually, I want to do this. Actually, this is so cute. I love this kit so much. I don't do many pure pastel kits, like, at all. So this one is like one of my favorite kits. So cute. I keep forgetting the 4th was Independence Day. Whoops. So that was a good way to use 4 of my headers. I'm sure I'll find a way to use the other ones, or I'll just save them. You could even like block them, because of the pattern's seamless as far as like being in these 3, and you could make a little like box. Maybe I'll do something with that. I'll think about it. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to use any ombre heart checklists in this spread as far as I know. And I don't know if I want to use date headers. I kind of do. So I think I'm going to use date headers, and then I'm going to use the light purple dates, and I'm going to put those in, I think. I think what I want to do is I don't want to, I put a glitter header over here, and I liked the way it looked, but I didn't love it. And I'm going to go find some, oops, here's my whiteout actually. So I think what I want to do is white out this flag, so when I put the date cover on it, it's not like showing. Okay. Okay, so let me start on this side and I'll work my way over. So you guys know I have to like double check and triple check this stuff. Okay, so the lowest one's a 9, so I'm going to try and like line it up with how low that needs to be. But like I said, I like to keep a little bit of space on there just because I think it looks nice. So I think I'm going to, I don't know, because I feel like The red would even be really nice, just as like a pop. Let's do the red. So this is gonna be 10. Yeah, I like the red a lot. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do Saturday. And if I don't put the dates in as I put these in, I will for sure mess up. And these are not in stock right now. I'm gonna have them in stock probably within the next week or two. But I also like low-key tease that they might be in the next reformat. So if you are missing them, don't you fret. We have added them. I'm confirming it. We have added them to the next format that we're doing, which will be not for the reformats, which the big reformat was adding the extra page and then, you know, obviously like having all those additions. This next format is just going to be kind of a refinement, if you should say, and that will be after I reformat the what are they called, like Wander and Sparkle and stuff like that. So they will have date dots, and it's still nice to, like, I like these, and I'm probably still going to use these because in the date dots that I did like every other color just so they aren't all one color, just in case you like hate the one color. But these are nice to have if you want to do like colors straight across the whole week. And I like this because it pops, and the red is like very matchy because it's like a pinky corally red. And then I do want to put a little flag over top of this flag. And I think I want to do a glitter flag, obs. And I think I'm going to do this one. There's like so many colors. That's why I did like a lot of the multicolor ones, like with single, because I love having the color options because these end up matching pretty much perfectly. And if I only had like, I don't know, 10 colors, like there would be no way that I would have a match every single time. So that is that. Now let me just see it over. Okay, so off camera, I just cut this. I could cut every single flag, but I like having 4 items each day, so I just go ahead and cut all 4. This is pretty much what I did in my last spread, in case you guys are wondering. If you guys like this style, you will definitely like that one. So I just went ahead and cut it with a pair of scissors. I mean, the cut's probably not like very straight, like super straight, but it's, you know, straight enough. And I'm just gonna place these guys down. I feel like I'm so obsessed with this white also, like the white space, because I made these heart checklists, like formatted them like, I don't know, 2 years ago, I feel like. And really since then, like I haven't used them a lot because I didn't know white space like all the time exclusively. And I used ombre heart checklists. And I'm actually going to cut this off. I'm like shaking because I can't find my scissors. Where'd they go? I don't know where oh, they're underneath everything. No, they're not. Oh, over there. Okay. Whew. So I haven't been able to use a heart checklist a lot, but I've been digging using them. And I actually did a couple, like, sometimes I like to plan just by myself, and I went ahead and took a bunch of my personal kits, which I did reformat a little. So the next ones that come out will be a little bit different, not like totally different, but just things that I noticed whenever I was planning with them. And I loved using the heart checklist, the little 3 heart checklist. I thought they were so cute. So now I have all of those guys in. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in my little things. I think I'm going to actually do this day by day just so I can fill everything out as I go. So the first thing over here is I have my checklist, which I'll fill out. And then this day we had to transfer Piper. I know I said in my last video that we moved her, or I don't know if I put that video up yet, but I wrote in my planner pick up Piper and then bring home Piper was on Wednesday. So for that, I think I want to use this. I don't know if I want to use... I kind of want to use these icons because I'm going to pull in some other things in this spread. Obviously, I pulled in other things too. So I think for picking up Piper, I don't know, because I've been really loving these. And I actually like stopped and like showed the girls. I was like, guys, I love the way that this looked. This is actually the example sheet. I was like, I love the way that the big icons look on the quarter boxes. It just like blows my mind. And I love the way it lines up. So I think I want to do one of these on both of these days. So something that'll match in here is probably this pink one, which I'm going to put over here. And I will do a yellow paw on there. This yellow doesn't really match though. I mean, actually it doesn't match terribly bad. It just looks weird on the pink. So I think I'm gonna do this one on here. I like layering it over the glitter headers. And then over here, I think I want to use, let's see, what colors do we have? Maybe this purple. That purple isn't like exactly right though. Maybe the no. Yellow? Yeah, the yellow, I don't know actually. Oh, there's other colors in here. I always forget about the fact that there's more colors than what colors I picked. Let's do, I don't know. Oh my goodness, this is a struggle bus. Maybe I will do the yellow. You guys are probably like, Andrea, pick a dang color. Maybe I will use the purple. I don't know. Oh my goodness, the struggle is so real right now. Maybe I'll use the red. This red is pretty close. Let's do the red. Whew. And there's actually not a lot of red on this page, so I think that pulling in this red will be helpful. And then I'm going to use a pink. I think that'll, oh no, actually just do purple. The purple doesn't match. Let's do the pink. Oh my goodness. I just talk about how I include so many colors so that they all match, and I'm like, oh my god, what do I do with my life? I could have actually used little puppies. That would have been really cute. Okay. I think actually I want to do that. Oop. So I think, oh goodness. I think for this day I'm going to peel off this pink. Look at me changing. I rarely ever change my mind. Well, actually I don't know. I don't want to say that because then I feel like every time I'm going to change my mind then. Okay, so I'm going to peel up this one because I do think that the yellow matches pretty well. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the corner here. And then for this day, I want to use a little Cosima Piper Shoshana sticker. And I'm going to use a blue, maybe? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do the yellow. We're going to just make an executive decision and just go with it because I'm crazy. Okay. So cute. Then on Tuesday, it is payday. And for payday, I want to use maybe a little, what do I have? I don't know. I don't know. Let's do a little money icon. And then with this little money icon, maybe I'll even just write payday out. Like, that could be a thing. Yeah, let's do that. And then also, it was the day that our cleaning ladies came. They're so sweet. I love them. And then I'm just going to stick this here because that was on my checklist. And, okay. I said I was going to do this day by day, and I do not know what happened. And I'm at 16% already, and I started with 50, and I have external batteries, and I forgot to charge them. Look, they're all in the box still. What is this helping me? I do things to be good, and then I forget. Okay, so I'm going to fill out the top and charge this, and then I'll come back and do it when I plug in my camera, and it charges like 3%. So I put in all of this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and work on the bottom. In the bottom, I like to put in my work schedule, which I was at work, I feel like all the time. I was at work 4 days this week, which is, to go into work, that's kind of a lot. And I think I want to do half boxes. Maybe I'll switch this up a little bit. So I think for the half boxes, I want to use, I don't know actually. Hold on, let me think. Let me give it a little think. How many SP dots? I should have did some SP dots. I think for work, I think I'm gonna do, I don't know actually, what should I do? Maybe I'll do like a little flag with this, maybe like a little flag. Okay, so I'm gonna do, okay, so I think I'm gonna do the solid boxes for my work schedule. So I'm just gonna put in a little flag. I don't know why, just to give it a little depth. And I'm gonna go ahead and peel these up, and I'm gonna put these along the bottom, and then I'll put the little things up top. I think that'll work. Maybe I can put them down even farther, but I don't want it to look like super weird. But I could. I'm gonna put them down that far. Executive decision on my part. And then also this day, we use a pink flag. this over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside and I'll just finish those whenever I get over there. So I have that. This day I had to do a Target run. So I think for that I'm just gonna use a little shopping cart. And just put it up here and I'll just write Target next to it. Oh, no. Whew, I forgot my little things. Okay, so we have Unreal was on, and that's it. Okay, so I didn't really need to freak out. I had The Bachelorette was on, but it wasn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, that seems like a lot of space there though. Maybe I'll do, ooh, I don't know. Okay, so maybe actually instead of using this icon, let's pull out some Once More with Love stickers. I actually have them right on top. And let's do a little Take All My Money, or no, this, yeah, let's do the, or the little, like, no, because I feel like that one kind of explains Target, is the Take All My Money. And then we'll do a little flag. Let's do the yellow, no, the blue flag. So I'm going to do the blue flag. Okay, this takes up more space, which is nice. And then I'm going to do the little Take All My Money. That is so cute. I guess I should zoom you guys in more. Do you guys want to see this zoomed in or like not zoomed in? It's like there, good? Better? Okay, so that is filled in. So I think I'm going to go ahead and fill that out and let my camera charge up. I don't know why I do this to myself with trying to film with 15% battery. I don't think that's actually charging, if we're being honest. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so then I'm going to go over to the next day, and then the next day all I have to mark in here is Pretty Little Liars. So I'm just going to use a blue little thing. And then there are two things I wanted to put in here. That's very crooked. Okay. Then I want to put in, it was a design day. I spent like literally all day designing, and that was a lot of the last minute additions that I added to the new releases, which were the glitter headers and 2 kits and the personal size stuff. I did all that day. And then there are 2 things that I wanted to kind of like highlight, and for that I wanted to highlight, which I'm going to do with flags. Is there something else I need to put in here? No. Actually, Nick had a dentist appointment, but I don't know if I'm going to have room for it. But I mean, that's his own jam, so I don't really need to mark that. So I think I'm going to put in 1 flag like this and then 1 flag like this, because these are kind of bigger events here. And these were like, oh, so the design day I'm going to do with this, I think I'm going to use the pinkish red one. I'll put this one down here. And then also is my first Once More with Love order, which you guys can tell that I'm having like a jolly old time with these stickers. I love them. So I'm going to do this girl because this is pretty much how I felt. And like, look how cute that looks. That looks so cute. And I'm going to go fill it in. And on this day here, which is Wednesday, I did have a doctor's appointment that I rescheduled, so I'm not even going to put that in there. But I worked, I had my work in there. We brought home Piper, and then also I went to see The Purge with Kirsten. So I'm going to use the movie marquee, which this is, I haven't been to a movie night since I stopped Finding Dory. And like 3 weeks to not go see a movie, it's like a long time to me. I love going to the movies. It's Nick and I's like favorite thing to do. I think I'm going to use the balloon washi because I think that's so cute. And I can get away with using the top 2. I think next week I'm going to do no white space red though, because I'm missing it a little right now. Okay, and then I'm going to put in the movie marquee. I'm going to put it down a little bit just to take up some extra space. Oh, I don't know if this jam's going to fly right now. Like having that yellow and yellow together. Ooh, oof, oof. That ain't so cute. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Put this in. And then I'm going to take my little pink flag. That's better. That like gave me a small heart attack. So I'm going to fill that in, but it looks so cute. Now we are on Thursday. I filled that all in. If we go to Thursday, I'm going to have my checklist up here, and then I have film new releases, and SPC in office, which I went ahead and did this one here for that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down here. I didn't have any little things on Wednesday, but this day I did have a package come in, which was my Home Chef, which actually came like leaking. So we ended up like not, because it smelled and it was leaking. It was bad. I don't know. It was gross. So there is that. And then I also wanted to mark to film new releases, which again, I have some more little guys here. And I think I'm going to use these kind of all for filming. I know a lot of people, like I saw Jessica use film, edit, upload, but I kind of do it all like at one time. So I'm going to just use one. And I think for this, I'm going to do a little teardrop and put it next to the teardrop. Maybe like that, because I never use teardrops. I mean, might as well. Might as well get some use out of these guys and just put him right there. He looks kind of tiny, but he's cute. Okay, and then up here, I actually didn't have anything up here. So I think up here I'm just going to put in some deco. And I think for that I'm going to use this little crown, just so that I have it already done. And a little butterfly. Just as a little extra deco, because that was just kind of like I worked and filmed and that was it. And then on Friday, it's 1 week till Jessica arrives. So for that, I think I'm going to do, kind of want to put some like glitter down. But also Tara and Eliana came over for a little, so I think I want to mark that too. So I think whenever Tara and Eliana came over, I'm going to go ahead and mark that with one of these like appointment labels. And then I'm going to do just a mini icon, I think. Probably like a little clinking glasses. They just came over to meet the pups because they were like chilling. And then actually I could use the house. That'd been cute. That's okay. I'm going to leave it. And then it's 1 week till Jessica gets here. And that was pretty much it. Like it was a real chill day. So I think for when Jessica comes, kind of want to put down all 3 of these pieces of glitter. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a flag. Like that's so Jessica. It's just like glitter-tastic. Maybe I should. We're gonna do it. So I'm gonna do all 3 pieces. And I'm just gonna go ahead and layer it down. Oh, I want to put my little things down there. So let's put it all the way at the bottom. So I'm just gonna put down all 3 of these pieces of glitter that I have. And then I'm gonna do a flag. I don't know if I want to do the yellow because it's very big. Let me try it out. Actually, I mean, that ain't bad. Okay, I mean, it's Jessica. There's no other time to use that much glitter. And then I'm going to do a glitter munchkin because y'all know that's the only person I associate with that much glitter. And I think I'm going to do this one right here. Can you guys see that? So cute. And I'm gonna put that like so. And then all I had to put in here was my little things. And for my little things, we have a heart. I've been marking like how all the pups are, and they're all on the 8th, which like works out really well. So I'm gonna do that for Casima and Pipa, the 3 months, and then Shosh, who is 16 months, that old girl. And then also new releases, which I'm going to do new releases in the purple. And I'm going to go ahead and fill out these 2 days. Look at all those little things. So cute. We are hitting the home stretch. Let's see. I feel like I didn't even use that much this week. Okay, so then the weekend, what did I do? Oh, yesterday was just kind of like another design day. What did I do for that? Another one of those. Let's do another one of these. Actually, did I have any? No, I didn't have any little things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this in here. And then I think I'm gonna use another one of these Once More Love ones. And I'm going to do another one of these. I'm going to just do the blue one just to switch it up. And then also this day what did I do? I think Nick and I Actually, I'm gonna do like a little planner. Ooh, I do have a, oh, no. I'm gonna do an organized stickers little guy because I did organize my stickers and that's like a nice like little chunk of my day. Not really, but sort of. So I'm gonna do a little patterned half box. Kind of wish I would switch this up just so it wasn't so like condensed. It's okay though. I don't know, guys. I'm having a struggle. Okay, let me do a purple, or yeah, purple washi, just to break up all the patterns. This camera is not going to last. Do this, and then I'm just gonna do organized stickers. Should I put something else with it just so it's not like, maybe like a little like, ooh, okay, what if I do this? If I do a little balloon, because that's like a really fun time for me. I love organizing my stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that on there, and then to this day, actually there's nothing else. There's also a sticker which I thought was really funny. Using all the stickers. Let's do the, if it requires pants, it's not happening. So I think I'm gonna put that up there because I did actually put that in my personal planner because it's funny. And then also then on Sunday, I went to work, so I'm just gonna put in the SBC in office. I filmed my plan with me, so I'm going to use a little planner sticker, and I'm going to do a half box. And I think I wanna use the purple. Yeah. This one. Kinda wanna put it down and use a little bit of washi. Just a little bit. Let's do the pink. And then put that in there. This way. And then I'm working on something, which you guys will know about next week. So I think I want to do one of these, this last one here. I'm going to turn it upside down, switch it up. And I'm going to use a lab tone sticker from Multicolor, I think. Where did it go? I know it's here. Here. And I think I'm going to use a pink one. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to change it up. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those out. Okay, so I have quite a bit left with this kit. I think I'm going to save it and do a plan with me and my So Much Crafting inserts, possibly. What I want to do, though, is use this deco. I have 10% left. It should be good. So I want to use this deco. I kind of left this down here kind of empty because I knew that I wanted to do a lot of deco, and there's like such pretty unicorns. Like, I'm not a huge unicorn person, but these unicorns are my jam. They're just so like pretty, and really there's not a lot of unicorns on here. They're just, it's a very fairy tale-esque kind of kit, and I love it. Okay, let me do a little cloud. I don't know where I want to put this. I want to put this somewhere cute, maybe like here, and do a little banner. And then I have a little rainbow. Oh, that'd be dumb to put a rainbow on a rainbow. And then I have all this little deco. I'm gonna do a little cupcake. I love this deco so much. Ooh, this is gonna be cute to kind of like fill up the like white space. I didn't even think about that. Like, whenever I use the date covers, there's not a lot of room up there to like fill in the white space up there with little like decos. But now that I have like white space in the actual spread, I can fill it up with itty bitty little decos. I saw somebody using tweezers in their plan with me, and I was like, that's so good. Like, I might need to get myself a pair of tweezers for up here. Just because I feel like it would be 10,000 times easier. I feel like it's been suggested before, but I was just like, tweezers. It sounds like a mess. But the person who, I don't remember who it was. I wish I did. But it looked like 100 times easier than what this looks like. Because this looks painful. At least whenever I rewatch it, I'm like, oh my god, Andrea. but I feel like it just like really makes it, so I don't think I'd ever skip out on the little deco if I have it in a kit. I'm definitely taking the time to put it in here because I just think it's so cute. It just gives like a little like sprinkle of pizzazz, if that makes any sense at all. And then there's also this moon, which I can't get over this moon. I love this moon so much. You could barely see it on camera, but it's just the daintiest little moon I ever saw in my life. I'm gonna put him over in the corner. Okay, so I love this spread. I wish my planner would like have it. There we go. I mean, I guess it looks kind of weird. Okay, so that's the spread. I used the Papermate Inkjoy Gel 0.5. With this pen, I feel like it writes really nice, but you have to like let it dry for like a second before you decide to like rub it. Like I totally forgot over here and it kind of smudged a little bit, not like a ton, but like enough that it's not as like clear. But then like once it dries, it's not going anywhere. So you just gotta be a little patient when writing with this one. So I used pretty much all my stickers except for the Once More with Love little splashes in there, which I think that they're adorable and it's so cute. So from this kit I have, oh my god. Oh my goodness. You guys are probably telling me, Andrea, you can put your weekend banner in there? Okay, let's just slap her in real quick. Okay. Whew. Whew. That was close. So I have not much left on here actually, which usually I have a lot left on here. Got a bunch left on this sheet, no glitter headers left. This is a satisfying sheet to look at empty. This is a little over half full, half empty, I mean. And this one's about halfway done. Didn't barely use anything on here. Didn't use any of the Ombre Hair checklist. I have one full box left and about a quarter of the washi left. And I absolutely love this spread. I think this kit is so cute. It's a little bit young, like it feels really young, but at the same time, like I feel like it's a very like, I don't know, like I'm embracing it. I think it's cute. I don't do that many pastel kits and I just think it's adorable. And I love the balloons and like the clouds and the rainbows. I just feel like it just does it. And also like the stars and yeah, so let me give you guys a little closer look here. But I love this, and I love the concept of doing rewind plan with me. A lot of people were asking like what the point was, and I just like being able to know exactly what I did and put it down here because I plan in my personal planner for like actually like planning things out and remembering things, but these are more like memory keepers, and I cannot wait for this year to have like a full planner and be able to do like a flip through and kind of like remember things. I do have, back whenever I started, I just used my one Erin Condren, and it was so nice like being able to flip through that and see like every week like a memory, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited, and just these two spreads alone just make me really happy, and I'm so excited just to kind of share these with you, and I hope that you guys like them, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. And don't forget to leave your questions down below and give thumbs up to the ones that you want to hear a answer for, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.